Yo, this boycott might be the wake-up call that Asian people really needed. Hear me out. Everybody worried about how this boycott is going to hurt Asian businesses, but I'm more interested in what this boycott is going to make us become. Let's be real. Most of us are operating on formulas that were built 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago by our parents and grandparents. Shit not the same no more. The world changed since then. Technology changed, communication changed. Man, everything changed. The only thing that ain't really changed is our systems. And here's another thing. Most other people look at Asians like we all the same, but that could be farthest from the truth. Because Asians as a whole is actually divided as fuck. Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Cambodian, Thai, Filipino, those are all people from different countries. We completely different people. But in America, everybody looks at us like we're the same. So this boycott ain't just gonna affect one group of Asians, it's gonna affect Asians collectively in America. And history has shown, when pressure is applied to different groups of people at the same time, it has a way of making us realize that we got more in common than we actually thought. So could this boycott hurt many Asian businesses? You damn right. But could it also wake the Asian people up in a way that we never saw before? Absolutely. It can make us rethink how we operate and come up with new formulas instead of relying on old ones. It can make younger Asians start stepping up in a way that Asians ain't never stepped up before. Because one thing we Asians have always been good at is adapting. When times get hard, we adjust. When old opportunities disappear, we make new ones. When doors close, we build our own. So the question shouldn't be, what if the boycott hurts Asians? The question should be, what if this boycott wakes us the fuck up?
So guys, the internet is literally divided right now. I'll call this the definition of don't judge a book by its cover, because if you're new to it, you kind of like be blaming the black people for boycotting the Asian businesses. But when you want to trace it back and forth, you realize that this is something that has been happening. It has been like a pattern. It has been happening for a long while now, and black people are simply just fed up. So if you're just new to it, you look at it as if black people are trying to be racist against the Asian businesses, which is actually completely the opposite. And right now, a lot of Asian folks, they are saying that all over the internet, giving out their own opinions about the entire issue. So let's keep watching to know more.
Because I'm so sorry, like right now, obviously, like it's a big talk about this murder this Asian man did. He killed a 14-year-old boy, which is horrible. But in response to that, a lot of people are boycotting Asian businesses. And I kind of think that's a little crazy because it's one man's action affecting the whole Asian community. That's low-key a generalization. Also, a lot of these people are boycotting like nail businesses and some. Those people are Vietnamese, not even Chinese, okay? A lot of those people are lower income. They're not the model minority. They're from a third world country. And I'm saying that because I know someone who is literally kind of being affected by this because their family owns a nail tech business. And I just think it's a little crazy that it's so, I guess, fine to say this normalization and be like, boycott all Asian people because of this one Asian person. Like,
Now, first, this is not just about the Rick Chow case. That was pretty much just the straw that broke the camel's back. For decades, black people have been dealing with disrespect from Asian-owned businesses in our communities while they continue to profit from the black dollar. Now, black people deciding they want to support black-owned businesses, that's not racism, that's just group economics. And other groups have been doing that for centuries. So why is it suddenly considered racist when black people want to spend more money in black-owned businesses? At the end of the day, spending money is a choice, and supporting black-owned businesses is not an attack on anyone else. And I keep hearing, like, how would black people feel if Asian people boycotted black businesses? Now, the Asian community has never really supported black businesses, so you can't really boycott something you've never supported in the first place. Now, if the black dollar mattered so much to the Asian community, then they should have respected black people when they had the chance. And this is exactly what we mean when we say fuck around and find out. Y'all just found out. Now, you've spent decades benefiting off of a community while showing such little respect for its people. Don't be shocked now when we decide.
One thing I know for sure is that foreign black Americans are one of the most forgiving people out there. And if they've reached this level of, if they're behaving as such, that means that something must have triggered them. And this lady here just said, we are blaming an entire community for the actions of one person. No, this thing has been reoccurring. It has been happening, and it it was just high time for them to say enough is enough. And spending your money where you're being respected is actually something that everybody wants to do. And now that the black folks are doing it, y'all are mad at them. It doesn't make sense at all. Because I believe that nobody should be entitled to your money. You're free to spend it wherever you want to spend it. And that's on period. Let's look at more clips.
Asian folks, do you know why black folks are cutting you off? Here's a brief history lesson. Asian folks were discriminated against just like black folks. Y'all were kinfolk for a bit. And then you were restricted to being able to open up different shops that were considered undesirable, like laundromats. Now, black folks could have opened those things up, but they knew that that was your limit. Then somewhere along the line, you became the favored minority. Because after the wars, we had plenty of half-Asian babies, and you looked close enough. And when you socially rose up by the graces of those that bestowed it upon you, you just left black folks alone. But what was the catalyst here? It was the fact that it was an Asian dude that's already apparently killed 2 other people. Got off with barely a tch on the wrist. And y'all ain't doing jack. Black folks have stood with you since the beginning of time, and they're about to show you how much they've impacted your life. It's not that you couldn't be replaced. It's that they were too polite to. And y'all just kept silent. Not doing a damn thing. Even defending the dude. Really. So at this point, you get what you're going to get. Black-owned businesses are going to thrive. And you've seen so many black folks telling you, like, we could have replaced you a long time ago. Now you're about to see it. You're about to get humbled. Just like racist white people, they're about to get humbled. They're about to get humbled. Whether you believe it or not, I love all of you. And as always,
Like we always say, if you fuck around, you will definitely find out. And that's literally what is happening to the Asian businesses right now, because they are facing the consequences of their own actions. It's rather unfortunate they cannot accept the bitter truth, and they're trying to put back the blame on black people, which doesn't make sense at all. I think they should be held accountable for their actions. Like this little kid that got killed, that was really, really inhumane of the person. And if black folks had just left the situation like that without the boycott, the case would have just died like numerous cases out there. So that is why the boycott initially came into place. And right now, it has even had a different shift, because right now, black people, black folks are supporting and patronizing their own black businesses, making their community to strive. And that is what I think is actually making the Asian business owners to be angry, because initially they were like, a black dollar doesn't matter, that we should go ahead, nothing is going to happen to them. But they're out here now complaining. Like there was one Asian guy there, he was all over the place saying that y'all should do this, y'all should do this, and we'll still survive without you guys. But as you can clearly see, these folks are really, really angry about the entire thing, but they just have to face the consequences of their action, because this is what has been happening for centuries now, and it's high time black folks just say enough is enough. Let's continue watching.
Attention, all black people. We are boycotting Asian businesses. Justice for Cyrus. I am walking in Beauty Town in Wardolph, the beauty supply store, to let them know we are boycotting. Okay? Wow. It's kind of empty. It's quiet, but there's a few people in here. Attention, all black people. We are boycotting Asian businesses. Justice for Cyrus. I don't know if y'all heard about it on TikTok, but a young 14-year-old boy was shot and killed in the back for allegedly stealing 4 bottles of water that he did not do. The verdict came out in June, and the Asian man was found not guilty. Black people are boycotting Asian businesses And that includes beauty supply stores, hibachis, carryouts, spas, and nail salons. Please shop black. Please spend your dollars elsewhere. Black people are not supporting this. We're not spreading hate. We are spreading awareness. Please shop black. Support your black businesses. Justice for Cyrus. Stop shopping it in here, black people. Huh? It's not black. No, it's not. It's Asian. Yeah. I'm trying to find black-owned beauty supply stores where we can shop. Have you ever heard of the Cyrus situation? Cyrus Belton, shot in the back by an Asian. We are not supporting Asian businesses. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I'm just spreading the word. It's all on TikTok. We're not supporting Asian businesses due to the murder of Cyrus Belton that occurred in South Carolina, which a 14-year-old boy was shot in the back by an Asian man. The verdict came out not guilty. We're boycotting Asian businesses. They do nothing for our communities. Nothing at all. Nothing. But y'all can do what y'all want to do. But I'm just letting y'all know. We're spending our dollars elsewhere. Black businesses. They don't value our money at all. I appreciate that. To all my followers, viewers, supporters, if you like what I'm doing and you're with the movement, please donate to my Cash App and support the cause. $FOXI22. That's Cash App again. FOXI22. Thank you so much.
So what you and I have got to do is get involved. You and I have to be right there breathing down their throat. Every time they look over their shoulder, we want them to see us. We want to make them pass the strongest civil rights bill they've ever passed. Because we know even after they pass it, they can't enforce it.
So I just had customers come in and say that we need to make some content because people are asking for black-owned businesses. I don't have no content ideas, so I'm just going to show you the store. So we are Personal Treasures Beauty Supply Store located in Greensboro. We are black-owned. It's my granddaddy and grandparents own the store.
This is Karen at Grand's Beauty Supply. Our address is 2670 Highway 155.
Word on the street is that we are now boycotting beauty supply stores in the nail salons.
Wow, Guru, looks like the boycott is real, but keep watching.
Hey y'all, Black Nail Tech over here. I'm just saying.
Y'all are really taking advantage, advertising all of y'all businesses.
Either black-owned supplies, Loganville, Georgia. Come check us out.
Black-owned beauty supply alert.
But there's a catch. What group of people do you think all these stores are getting their inventory from? I told y'all it's impossible for y'all to escape Asian businesses.
Indeed, you just literally told me I cannot come anymore because of my skin. I've been a member for how long?
I talk to you with respect.
And how have I not been respectful, Cindy?
I'm sorry. Do you know I have the right to refill the service?
I am not going to force you to do anything.
No more toenail, no more hair, no more wax.
You know, ain't nobody learned. They still in here supporting them. Look.
So this Asian guy goes off on black people and actually challenges black people, you know, to actually, you know, go out and go ahead and do a boycott. But check this out, right? So that Asian man put out a challenge to black people to go ahead and boycott Asian businesses. He asked us to go out our way to go ahead and boycott Asian businesses. And it's really not a problem. You see, the thing is, a lot of these Asians is getting on this app talking about how much they don't need us and how much they don't need our money. So why are you so much in our hoods then? Why are you everywhere but your own neighborhoods, right? Why don't you go ahead, you know, and pack up your little, you know, nail salons, your little restaurants and all that and everything that you got going on. Why don't you go ahead and pack up all your businesses and get up out of our hood? See, the fact of the matter is that you guys need us. We don't need y'all. You guys need us. We don't need y'all. You ain't never seen a Jamaican restaurant, Haitian restaurant, Black American soul food restaurant in Little China or any Asian community. You guys don't support anything we do. You guys don't support none of our businesses. I ain't never seen Asians walk into a black establishment to actually purchase anything, to actually pay for anything. Actually walk into a black establishment and actually spend money with black people. I ain't never seen Asian people do it. So how you gonna sit here and act like, oh, we don't need you. We don't need, yeah, y'all need us. The whole world need us. We don't need y'all. We put food in your baby's stomach. Every time we spend our hard-earned money, every time we spend our dollars in your establishment, those dollars are taken out of circulation from our community and is sent to your child. We put food in your children's mouth. You guys don't put food in our children's mouth. We feed your children. You need us. We don't need y'all. You guys don't support us for anything. And guess what? We're still good. We still good. Our kids still eat. We still look good. Our kids still go to school. We got black excellence all around us. But you guys want to highlight the worst of us and plaster it all over the media, all over the world, so you can participate in this little white supremacy game. See, the truth of the matter is that all these nationalities that be coming up around us know that black people is under economic attack. They know that black people is under economic attack, economic oppression, that there's an economic warfare that's going on against black people. So you know what they do? They take advantage of that. They come into our communities, they live among us, they stay among us, you know what I mean? They open up their businesses, they make money from us, then talk behind us, behind our backs. Talk behind us, behind our backs. They participate in our oppression with white supremacy, but try to stay quiet and act like they not. Come on. Y'all need us. We don't break bread. Y'all don't break bread with us. We break bread with y'all, and we still good. We feed y'all children. When a sister goes get her nails done in an Asian restaurant, she's literally putting a spoon in your baby's mouth back in Asia. Let's be real. Y'all don't break bread with us. Whatever we say is hot. We make the culture here, and we the ones who's buying. We have the buying power. We the ones who said, hey, Mercedes-Benz is hot. Benz is hot because we said it's hot. Jordan is hot. We said it's hot. Nike's hot because we said it's hot. It ain't y'all. Nobody ain't following y'all. Y'all following us. And it's not just the Asians. I'm not talking about all the Asians, but a lot of them. But it's not just them. It's all these other nationalities, the Arabs, the Indians, all these people. You go into a black mall, right? All these Arabs are in there. All these Indians are in there selling jewelry. I want to challenge y'all. Go around, you know what I'm saying, where they selling jewelry at, and ask them, yo, who's your supplier? I went to a mall, I went to like 5, 6, 7 jewelers. Who's your supplier? Who's your supplier? Who supplies you with jewelry? I asked one jeweler, his eyes was like, couldn't believe it. Because they only come here to sell to us. They ain't trying to collaborate, they ain't trying to do business with us, and they trying to gatekeep whatever they got going on to keep us out. But they'll take your money, then turn around and talk shit about you. Turn around and come on the internet and say that we're begging for scraps and for reparations because they scared. Because they scared. Because they know that the day that comes, when we get paid, when we get our money, when we get paid, we ain't gonna need nothing. We ain't gonna need nobody for nothing, especially them. They're leeches. Come in our neighborhoods, take our money, exploit the racist system that is pointing against us, then act like they not, oh, we don't participate in racism, but in your household talking mad smack about us. But see us and smile in our faces, just to get some money, just to get a dollar bill. And then they pack up and they go to sub-Saharan Africa. They go into Africa right now, they doing the same exact thing. Let me tell you something too, that Asian dude, the Asian lady in China Mac. The only reason, listen to this, the only reason why China is even a superpower today is because the Europeans allowed it. Okay? Because all of the raw material that is pulled out of Africa is sent to China for processing and manufacturing. That was done deliberately just to keep manufacturing out of Africa. Because they didn't want Africa to become what China is. Africa could become what China is in about 5 to 10 years if they can get into the manufacturing game. But they purposely make sure all the raw material. Come on, man, I know this. And they mad right now. You know why they mad? Because we waking up. We waking up. We waking up. That's why they upset. Black love is coming back. Black pride is coming back. We a monster to deal with. And when we fully wake back up, trust me, a lot of people's gonna starve.
So I came on here because I know I said I was boycotting Asian businesses and I said I wasn't gonna get my nails done. But here I am with a fresh set of nails. Yes, because I can do what I want. and their press-ons, okay? Like I said, I'm going to continue to support black businesses. If you have a black press-on nail company, please drop the link below. These right here, I did buy off the TikTok shop, and it took me maybe 20 minutes to prep them, but I will not be going to Asian businesses, okay? I'm still supporting black businesses, and this is a movement that's going to continue. Basically, it's a fund transfer. We're transferring funds into the black community. That is it. It's not racist. It's a transfer of funds. I will drop the link somewhere down below if you want these press-ons. Again, if you own a press-on company that is black owned, or if you have a black owned nail salon, please drop the company names and states below. I also want to thank everybody for all the support that I've gotten thus far. Keep the movement going.
So I told you guys it was going to take about 3 weeks for the Asian salons, nail shops, beauty shops to feel the heat of the boycott that we're doing. They're feeling it. You can best believe that they're feeling it more now than ever. And I do want to reiterate that this is not a racial thing. This is about us taking about our communities, taking back where we should have been about 100 years ago. We're taking it back. Black transfer is happening. It's happening right now. Now they're calling it wealth transfer. How many millions and millions of black Americans don't have to spend your money in your shops? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand the magnitude if we all come together to win this fight, y'all? Do you understand? I don't think they understand, but they're about to. We're going on 4 weeks. The next thing that we're going to be working on is manufacturing our supplies here. I ain't playing. If I have to put all my money into this project, I will. And I'm not poor by any means. Stay tuned.
This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us, as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember in 2023 when they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the #1 community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College, and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust. They were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the Black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity because they're basically calling us stupid as hell, and we're not. Leave me a comment. Bye, y'all. Bye.
I went to a nail salon and I wound up losing the tip of my finger. And they tried to make it seem like I wasn't there and they didn't do shit. And yeah, that just solidifies my decision to stop supporting Asian businesses anyway. Because them not sterilizing their tools and not cleaning their tools properly led to me losing the tip of my finger. And that just goes to show how much they care about our safety. And even with like the restaurants and like the Chinese foods and stuff, like how many times were we served to cats and rats and pigeons? Honestly speaking, I really believe that we should just keep the dollar in our community, and we could support others, but let's just be strong about our own people. Let's go strong. Let's keep the money in our own communities. Peace.
Y'all come with me on this good Saturday morning, and let's see how this Asian beauty store, nail store, food store boycott is going, since they dared us, since they said they want to see us not support them, since we need them so much. This is what I saw at the first stop. They standing outside. They like, where the Black people at? So I rolled over to the next place where I usually shop here. I'm not even gonna lie, this is my favorite place for the last 10 years. But let me show you, this is not normal on a Saturday morning. No, ma'am. All of that over there is usually filled, okay? It's even usually going into other people's parking spaces, businesses' parking spaces. This is not normal, y'all. So good job, good job. Even the nail salon down the street is empty. It was a few coons in there, but for the most part, empty. And because this is a predominantly Black neighborhood, of course there's more than one hair store. So I went across the street to check out the other nail salons and the other beauty supply stores to see what type of traffic they were receiving this good Saturday morning. Empty. Love to see it. Love to see it. And as I was going to the next store, I met this woman coming out and listened to what. For some reason, the sound of us talking went out. So let me just recap what the conversation was about. For one, she didn't know anything about Cyrus being shot. She didn't know anything about Rick Troy being on trial and found not guilty. She didn't know anything about the Asian boycott or about what that Asian man came on to the internet saying that he dared Black people to boycott because we need them, yada, yada, yada. And so I gave her some information. And I also told her about some Black-owned beauty supply stores that was close to us. And like I told her, Google Black-owned whatever, and whatever's in your local area will come up. It's not hard to find. You just have to be intentional about it. But we had a good conversation, and she thanked me for letting her know. So then I went around the corner to this other one because I was like, one more on this. And look, it was empty too. Good job, Union City.
Saying you gonna boycott Asians while being on an Asian app is insane to me.
See, this is what we mean when we say everybody ain't gonna go and can't go, nor do we want Black Americans like this lady to come with us. Ma'am, you don't know our people, because if you did, you know that every crack and crevice of everything you do via apps and the internet was either created by Black Americans or co-created by us. But don't worry, that's why I'm here to teach people like you and your bogus gotchas, because guess what? Without Dr. James E. West, you wouldn't be able to record audio for your videos. He's the one who co-invented the fall electric microphone, which is used in 90% of our microphones today, including the one inside your phone. Without Dr. Mark Dean, your phone's internal components wouldn't even be able to talk to each other. He co-invented the IBM personal computer and the architecture that allows hardware components to communicate with a central processor. Without Jesse Russell, your phone wouldn't even have a digital cell signal. He invented the digital cellular base station, taking mobile phones out of cars and making modern mobile networks possible. Without Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, the internet wouldn't be fast enough to host video platforms. Her foundational research in optical physics paved the way for the invention of fiber optic cables. Without Dr. Marion Croak, you wouldn't be able to stream video and audio over the internet. She pioneered VoIP, which is the underlying tech for all digital multimedia streaming and live feeds. Without Dr. Mark Hanna, your phone wouldn't be able to render smooth video and graphic filters. He's the one who designed the advanced 3D graphics chips that laid the groundwork for modern mobile video processing. Without Dr. Clarence Skip Ellis, millions of people wouldn't be able to interact on the same app at the same time. He pioneered operational transformation, the system logic that allows simultaneous real-time user interaction across a network without the system crashing. Do you understand now?
Gotcha, bitch.
So
worst thing that Asian fella did was to make a threat against the black communities. A 1.6 trillion dollar industry, especially in black communities alone, where most of the Asian stores, nail shops, beauty supply stores are highly dependent upon the black dollar. So if you take away that, those stores were.
Well, guys, hearing some Asians speak, they're like, how on earth do you fight racism with racism? But point of correction here. Black people are not being racist at this point. They're just trying to get that respect they deserve by supporting their own businesses and spending their money where it matters. That's actually it. I just hope that this situation will help the Asian folks and other racist persons to understand that we all are humans and we ought to be treated with kindness and love for a better society and a better community. So guys, thank you very much for watching my video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section, and do well to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.